the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Clerk Whit.
Mayor Doro?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Murphy?
Here.
Trustee Buckland? Here. Trustee Mawson is absent. And Trustee Briggs?
Here.
Did everybody get a chance to look at the vouchers that just went around?
Can I have a motion to approve just a couple of the outstanding invoices?
Yes, I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Okay, so we have a pretty technical agenda tonight, as I think we all know why we're here, to discuss bingo and games of chance. So the first thing we're gonna do is some seeker analysis in regards to both local laws. So first looking at bingo, they're both pretty similar from a seeker analysis, but these proposed local laws really have no environmental impact, obviously. So they are type 2 actions. The village board is the lead agency. No other local legislative bodies are involved here. You'll see the short environmental assessment form in front of you.
No environmental impact, so
There is no environmental impact, so these are a negative declaration. And just to be clear, the proposed action involves enacting a local law to authorize the conduct of bingo games by certain organizations within the village, and such action is not expected to result in a significant adverse impact on the environment. Any questions or concerns from the board about that?
you? Go to the next one.
Can I just ask a quick question? Where it says certain organizations, is that, so it's not open to everybody? Is there gonna be something where you have to apply for it? Or is that just, or does the word certain in that?
What's your question really?
Or was this for the
For the bingo, your law, where you just said for certain organizations, I'm just wondering what that would mean.
I think this is strictly based on the environmental
That's the
impact.
environmental?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
right, you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
We can pass the resolution for bingo seeker, and then if you wanna do the,
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So with no issues there, we determined that it's in the best interest of the village to establish a new local law, Chapter 72 of the Village Code entitled Bingo. It's an unlisted action under seeker. This short environmental assessment form has been completed. We are acting as lead agency. Again, no significant adverse impact on the environment, and I am authorized and directed to sign Part 3. So I'll make a motion that we pass this resolution.
I'll second that motion.
Mayor Doro?
Aye.
Trustee Murphy?
Aye.
Trustee Mawson absent. Trustee Buckland? And Trustee Briggs?
Aye. Great. Okay. Moving right along. We'll take a chance.
Yes.
Okay, so similarly, we are proposing to establish another local law authorizing games of chance. This is a type 2 action where no review is required. The village board has been established as lead agency. No other local agencies are involved. We have completed the form. Again, the proposed action involves enacting a local law to authorize the conduct of games of chance by certain organizations within the village, and such action is not expected to result in a significant adverse impact on the environment. As such, this is a negative declaration. And I will make a motion that we declare ourselves lead agency. It's not gonna have a significant adverse impact. I am authorized and directed to sign part 3. And then a negative declaration is issued. So I will make that motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Mayor Doro,
Aye.
trustee Murphy,
Aye.
trustee Lawson is absent, trustee Buckland. Aye. And trustee Briggs.
Aye. Okay. Public hearings.
Public hearings.
Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, we have to have 2 public hearings for this. So I'll make a motion to open the public hearing in regards to local law number 2, establishing chapter 72 of the village code authorizing bingo games. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The public hearing is now open. We're gonna open another public hearing subsequently as well. This is in regards to local law number 3, establishing chapter 122 of the village code authorizing games of chance. I'll make a motion that we open this public hearing as well. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The public hearings are now open for both bingo and games of chance. Would anyone from the public like to speak? I see no public comment. I will make a motion to close the public hearing in regards to bingo. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. And I'll make a motion that we close the public hearing in regards to games of chance. I'll make that motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The public hearings are now closed. Okay. So we went through seeker, we went through the public hearings. Again, no adverse environmental impacts, negative declarations have issued. Does anyone have any questions on the local laws, number 2 or 3?
I would just echo what Kelly said, and it may not be anything. But again, it says certain organizations, obviously fire department would be one, but I was thinking school district, if a school district wanted to hold a bingo game, would that be okay?
I'm gonna have to go on a limb and say it's written that way to be broad.
To be
so that
broad,
anyone
okay.
can-
So yeah, no, I just wanted to clarify,
Right,
since
so
you
show
raised
it
that.
what certain meant
Yeah,
in
no,
that
I don't
line.
think, we're not particularly identifying,
No, this
You
is not in regards
or-
to anyone.
but it's not something that the way the law is written, there's no application that you would have to fill out.
Well, there might be New York
yeah,
State different
Right, New York
requirements.
State may require something,
Right.
right,
This has
right, no,
nothing to do
but
with
for the board.
Right,
As far as the
that was my
village, as
question.
far as the
Yeah.
village goes and the village code goes, yeah, I mean, we have to abide by what New York State says. But to your point, I just wanted that to clarify that because, certain is a little bit ambiguous. But I do think that intentionally so that like if the lacrosse team wanted to have a bingo night and raise money for whatever, they can do that. You guys can do that, and
They
We're
still
not-
have to apply
right,
through the village and
to
get
New-
licensed.
right.
All right, back to local law number 2, establishing chapter 72 of the village code authorizing bingo. I'll make a motion that we enact this resolution this evening.
Yeah,
Do I have a second?
I second that.
Mayor Doro,
Aye.
trustee Murphy,
Aye.
trustee Buckland,
Aye.
trustee Mawson is absent, and trustee Briggs.
All right, the resolution passes. Similarly, I will, again, local law number 3, authorizing games of chance. I will make a motion that we enact local law number 3 this evening. Do I have a second?
I second that.
Mayor Doro,
Aye.
trustee Murphy,
Aye.
trustee Buckland.
Aye.
Trustee Mawson is absent, and trustee Briggs.
All right, both resolutions have passed. In terms of next steps, as we know, these laws are subject to mandatory referendum. So the referendum will be published for voters. The special election is going to occur on June 23rd, Tuesday, at the firehouse, with more details to be forthcoming. After that election, the results will be certified. The laws are filed with the Department of State, and the laws become effective upon filing with the Department of State. So we'll have more, details forthcoming. Definitely need the assistance of people from your end. As we went through last time, there's a couple different steps that we'll have to take. Hire some poll watchers. Finalize the language that will be on the ballot. The Board of Elections will be helping with a couple of things. A lockbox for the ballots, giving us a list of possible poll watchers, and giving us a list of registered voters. So in the next 60 days, we'll definitely be in communication with that.
Do you know about the turnaround time from the time the election happens to when it gets,
The results?
yeah, like to when it's officially allowed?
Isn't it pretty quick usually?
It's
Pretty quick usually, like a day or two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We can discuss that, the specifics of that offline. But that's where we are now, and so we'll just be kind of working up until June 23rd to get the special election done. I don't anticipate a lot of voters, probably, so it'll probably be pretty small. But that's where we are.
That was good.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's all we're all here.
There being no other items on the agenda, I will make a motion that we close the meeting. Do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you guys, thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Not yet.
Very light.
Yes.
Looks great.
Right.
Nice job.